Hello callers, welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest. We start with Memphis Depay, as it has been reported that Serie A giants Juventus have sent an ultimatum to the Barcelona forward. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Sergiño Dest, it has been reported that Barcelona are putting great pressure on the 21-year-old defender to find a new team. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. As the future of Memphis Depay continues to be in limbo, Serie A giants Juventus have sent the former Manchester United frontman an ultimatum to terminate his current deal, or else they will be forced to look at other profiles that suit their agenda. According to the Italian publication Tuttosport, Juventus are currently working on finding a deputy on a certain Dusan Vlahovic now that they no longer have Alvaro Morata in the rank. They do have 22-year-old Moise Kean, but the former Everton man isn't really an out-and-out striker. This is particularly why Depay has come within Juventus' orbit, as the Italian side is aware of the fact that they will not have to work a lot, as Depay is already on market. Previous reports claim that the Dutch forward has already signed a 2-year contract with Juve, with a salary of around 5 million euros per year, and another 1.5 million euros on top of that in bonuses, but nothing has been made official so far. For now, Barcelona have decided to buy their time to free Depay, but Juventus cannot afford to enjoy that luxury. If they are to challenge for the league titles this season, they will need heavy reinforcements, and Depay could certainly be the one. It is said that Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri is pushing the club to sign Memphis, but Barcelona are looking to generate some kind of income from his exit, despite the fact that they themselves acquired him on a free transfer from Lyon. Such has been Juventus' influence that they hoped to announce his signature after last Monday's game against Sassuolo, but nothing has panned out so far. And if the situation continues to persist, Juventus have shortlisted Marko Arnautovic as a contender. For the longest time now, I've been talking about Memphis Depay potentially leaving for Serie A giants Juventus. And yesterday when we spoke about an agreement between Depay and Juventus reached for a 5 million euro per year contract, it seemed as though everything was almost done, was 99% done. But going by this report, talking about an ultimatum issued by Juventus, saying that if Memphis Depay don't hurry up with things, then Juventus might likely go for other targets. Barca will not want that kind of scenario to happen, because we know Barca want to get rid of Memphis Depay, knowing fully well that we have a lot of forwards in the team, and it will be very important for us to offload players like Memphis. So Barcelona, we quite remember, brought Memphis Depay from Olympique Lyon last summer on a free transfer, and Memphis and his agents have been very vocal about the fact that they don't want Barca to sell them with money. They want Barca to terminate the contract of Memphis and sell him as a free agent. But so far, Barca are acting like they are reluctant on doing just that. And one of the things that have really slowed down the process, when it comes to negotiations with Juventus, is the fact that Barca don't want to let go of Memphis without any penny. So it is of utmost importance that Barca try to make sure things happen as soon as possible before the transfer window comes to a close. Barca are looking to free up space in the wage bill. There are still some players that might leave the club. Umtiti, Martin Braithwaite. Then Barca also wish that Frankie de Jong changes his mind, which at this very point in time it is highly unlikely he does that. So let's see how things look like. So Memphis Depay heading to Juventus is somehow complicated now after the ultimatum that Juve have just given the player, so that he can try to hasten things up. And as Juve have stressed out, they want him to come as a free agent. They don't want to pay anything on his head. Then on to the next story of discussion. Sergiño Dest's departure is now seeming more evident as Barcelona are said to be heavily pushing for the American to leave, reports reliable journalist Ashraf Ben Ayad. It goes without saying that Dest's place in Xavi's blueprint is under immense scrutiny. The former Ajax fullback is currently being considered after Ronald Araujo, who is in fact not a natural right back in the first place. It is not that the manager has discarded Dest right away. For what it's worth, he was given his fair share of chances, but both the management and the coaching staff have come down to the conclusion that, despite having the potential, the youngster has failed to integrate himself into Xavi's tactics, and for that particular reason, Barcelona are actively looking for a worthy candidate. Cesar Azpilicueta was one firm option for Xavi, but now that the Spaniard has signed an extension with Chelsea, a certain Hector Bellerin is being considered as one of the options. Villarreal's Joan Foyt has thought to be an option, but as it turns out, the fellow La Liga team is demanding an excess of 42 million euros for the former Tottenham Hotspur man. For now, there are no concrete options for the likes of Diogo Dalot of Manchester United, Borussia Dortmund's Thomas Meunier, and Bayer Leverkusen's Jeremy Frimpong have been linked. As for the player, he seems to have made peace with the fact that his future lies somewhere else. Hence, he is now considering an exit, and if reports are to be believed, Manchester United could hand him a way out. Interestingly, now that the Red Devils are open to selling Aaron Wan-Bissaka, they are considering Dest as an alternative, and for that, they are weighing up a fresh move worth 20 million euros for the defender. As of today, United haven't approached with a formal offer, but given Barcelona's stance, they might as well come up with one in a few days. Sergiño Dest have to look for a new club as the transfer window comes to a close soon, because if he stays, then he will be killing his own career, as Xavi have already told him directly that he does not fancy him in his plans moving forward. Of course, just the fact that he was excluded from the squad list to face Rayo Vallecano in match day 1 in La Liga, the player needs to understand and look for a club as soon as possible if he wants to stand a chance to have regular game time. It's just unfortunate that things have not gone well for Sergiño Dest, and let's see how it goes. Manchester United continue to be the strongly linked club to the player, and he might fancy going there to reunite with Erik ten Hag, his former boss at Ajax. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.